Has Ronaldo just made the worst decision of his life?
Well, I'll tell you what, Theo. He's just signed a contract until 2025 with the Saudi team Al Nassr, Theo. It's going to be worth about 200 million euros per annum. 200 million euros per annum.
No, that makes him the most expensive athlete ever.
Well, I tell you what, I find this funny, Theo. Lionel Messi next year will earn 75 million euros. Neymar will earn 70 million euros. Cristiano, all in, will earn 3 times as much as that.
That's in the Saudi Pro League.
In the Saudi Pro League. Now, he's signed for Al Nassr, Theo. Nassr means victory in Arabic. This team have won the Saudi Pro League 9 times.
Yeah, no, actually, that club rings a bell, because didn't they have Stoichkov on a 2-match contract just so they win the AFC Champions League Cup?
Well, they used to be managed by Billy Bingham, who was from Northern Ireland, but recently, Theo, they've got Boubacar. I mean, we have seen them play, haven't we?
And they also had... Boubacar's a great player, by the way. Scored great goals at the World Cup. That's maybe a striker partnership that we're going to see develop. But let's not get besides the point here. Cristiano Ronaldo, has he made a bad decision going to the Saudi League? He surely could have gone back to Portugal. He had offers on the table. He's one of the best players in the world.
Theo, I think he's made the best decision of his life.
What?
I'll tell you why, Theo.
I'll
tell you why.
No one says that, Dad. Nobody has ever said that.
Well,
why?
I just wanted to surprise you, Theo, because this man is 38 years old on February the 5th, Theo, and he's made an important decision for himself and for his family. And it's not just about football. It's also about he's going to work for 5 years as an ambassador to Saudi Arabia because they want the World Cup in 2030 along with Egypt and Greece. So this is a decision, Theo, that both extends his football career and provides the next step into marketing and management.
Why is this the best decision of his life then?
Because the money is fantastic.
Yeah,
and I don't mean that as an insult.
So you're happy your GOAT is filthy rich?
Why not, Theo? Why not? There's nothing wrong with anyone taking a decision. It's like an engineer who's on 50 grand in England deciding to work in Qatar or Saudi Arabia for 200 grand.
Yeah, but
anyone would do this.
What about his legacy? What about everything he stood for? Every interview, Piers Morgan, I stand for trophies, golden boots, winning Champions Leagues. He's took himself out of that battle. He's never going to win anything like that again.
Theo.
Has he accepted defeat here?
No.
It's ruining his legacy. Do you not think?
No, it's not ruining his legacy.
Why is it not?
His legacy is superb, Theo. He's nearly played in 1,000 games, nearly got 1,000 goal contributions. In fact, over the next 2.5 years, he could get to that 1,000 appearances. He could get to that 1,000
in the Saudi
goals.
League.
Theo, he's 38 years old. This is pragmatic. He's not going to make it anymore in the Portuguese league, in the Premier League. We know that.
So did he need to make a step down to this level of the league? Even Abubakar, he might keep Ronaldo on the bench by the look of some of his goals this season. But overall, do you not think this is a sign of his decline in form?
No.
Why not?
I think he's looked at himself and realised that all he loves doing is scoring goals and occasionally laying on the occasional assist, of which he's got many in his career.
But all the leagues he's played for and wanted to play towards, he's no longer in any of them.
What Ronaldo could have done, Theo, is taken a sort of Griezmann approach to football and adapted to a deeper role where he's less of a goal scorer, yet less of the main man. He's looked at himself and said, I can never be that person.
My question for you is, and I'm playing devil's advocate here, a lot of European media have always been biased into hating on Ronaldo because they know it gets clicks. Even I've said bad things about Ronaldo in my day, and it's some of the most viewed stuff in the world, and that's why people hate on him. People hate on him, and I think he's a true icon of this game, but people hate on him for views a lot of the time. And a lot of people say that I do that. I strongly believe Ronaldo has never been as good as Messi, and I'll stick by those words. But do you not think he's given in to the haters here?
No, I don't.
Do you not think he's avoiding European media hypocrisy by moving to the Saudi League?
No, I don't.
Why not?
I think he's taking on a new challenge. This is the next chapter, possibly the last chapter of Ronaldo, the footballer. And I tell you what, Saudi Arabia as a country, and yes, the human rights side, we should talk about this. It's terrible at the moment. But Saudi Arabia is looking forward to the next 30 years. It wants to become more internationally acceptable. It wants to develop tourism. It wants to get the World Cup. And Cristiano's had an incredibly lucrative offer.
Yeah.
And by the way, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with nothing wrong with making money for yourself and your family.
Yeah.
He's decided.
But he's made enough.
He's decided.
He's already the richest footballer in the world. He's a celebrity status. He's number one. Does he need more?
That's
Does
not
he really need more?
your decision. That's Cristiano's decision.
That's true. And to be honest, you're starting to sway my opinion here because he is going to make the Middle East a new level of profile. And if they are looking for Saudi Arabia to host the World Cup, if he is going to be that main man to help bring it there, he's going to make the youth development another level. Football infrastructure will be incredible in Riyadh just from Cristiano Ronaldo moving there. Yes. And actually, he's going to sell TV rights for 10 times the friggin' price. Saudi are going to make a lot from this. Yes, it comes at a cost, but tourism in Riyadh is going to go sky high because of one man.
You and I, Theo, are already talking about jumping on a plane and going to Saudi Arabia to see the first game. That's true, isn't it?
And we're only doing that because of Cristiano Ronaldo, aren't we?
Correct, we are.
This is the point. He actually brings so much. And do you know what? If he went to FC Porto, I wouldn't have booked a flight to Porto.
No.
I wouldn't have been.
I would.
I'd go to Porto anyway. It's a great country. But what he'll do to a new part of the world that's so being developed so quickly and needs that extra level of tourism. It's basically what Qatar did to get the World Cup.
Yes.
And now Saudi are doing the same with Cristiano Ronaldo. So maybe this is a genius move. And to be honest, Qatar played a lot more for the World Cup than Ronaldo costs one club in Riyadh.
Yeah.
That's a good way of looking at it.
And by the way, Theo, Al Nassr, they are not a pub team. I'm just going to read out 3 of the names of their players. Talisca, Theo, ex-Benfica, attacking midfielder.
Yeah.
Vincent Abubakar, the centre-forward. David Ospina, the goalkeeper, the Colombian goalkeeper.
Didn't they have Fabio Cannavaro as a manager in 2015? It may have been brief.
Yes.
But they're used to handling legends. And I know it was a very short period of time. I think he left very soon after. But they've learned from dealing with celebrities. And they've had that experience to build up for Cristiano Ronaldo. He will be treated with a level of respect out there as he deserves. To be honest, he's going to be a god out there. Yeah. And that's one thing that he will finish his career on. So maybe the European legacy is up. But Dad, you made me realise his world legacy continues.
Well, I'll tell you what, Theo, I want to defend Cristiano because so many people are slating him. And I admit, over the last few months, he's not handled everything very well. That interview with Piers Morgan was a train wreck. But if you look back at his career, Theo, and it's gone on over 20 years, he's only played, I think, for 4 clubs. Now, that is incredible loyalty.
Yeah, it is, but he's not showing much loyalty at the moment for Manchester United. And I think it's been very difficult for him with the way Ten Hag's been treated. But I think there's a lot of negatives for Ronaldo. We can't defend him on the way he treated Manchester United, how he tried to make players turn on the manager, his treatment of just publicly destroying Ten Hag, going to Piers Morgan, trying to save his career in the Portugal national team, and then it all went wrong, got dropped, Fernando Santos got sacked. Everything has been negative. But for one time, I am a Messi fan, and I've been very public about that. I've hated on Ronaldo a lot. And I actually came into this video thinking I'm going to hate on him some more.
Yes.
But after speaking about it, I've realised this is one of the best decisions Ronaldo has made in his life.
And I tell you,
he's going to change the world. Football is more than just Europe. That's the way the world is moving. Yes. And as much as we sit here watching Premier League football and we love it, we need to realise the bigger picture. And we want this game to be global. So let's allow it to be.
Yes, exactly. And I think we've got to show some empathy towards Ronaldo. Yeah. Yes, he's made mistakes in the last few months. But you know what? Human beings make mistakes. That's what we do. How will Messi handle when Messi is 38, 39? We don't know how he's going to handle it.
Let's be honest, Dad. Messi at PSG, not that many people. It's not changed Paris that he's gone there as much as Ronaldo has changed Al Nassr. I'm a Messi fan, but people care more about Messi as a player. If Messi then decided to move to a random country abroad, he'd have a massive impact on the city. But because Paris is already well developed and PSG has already been in the eye of having Neymar and Mbappe, the Messi move wasn't as much of a difference.
Yes, exactly. Now, the Saudi spokesman has said this is an inspiring move, not just for the club Al Nassr, not just for football, but also for the nation. Now, what I want to see happen over the next 10, 20, 30 years, I want to see Saudi Arabia change.
Yeah.
Because the human rights record is terrible. Now, you've got a choice there in life. Do you boycott countries like Saudi Arabia, like Qatar? Do you completely keep them out of the international equation, or do you try to work with them and make them change? Cristiano is signed up not just for football here, he's signed up to be a spokesman for Saudi Arabia. This has got to be part of a change, of a journey for the country.
But let's be honest.
Human rights wise, Theo, they've got to improve. We cannot sweep that under the carpet. We've got to talk about it.
Absolutely. And can I just add, Dad, this could go all wrong.
Yes.
Like Cannavaro, like Stoichkov for 2 matches. There hasn't been a legend that's gone to this club and stuck around for long. They need to go there and treat him with respect, give him game time, put him on that red carpet. Yeah. Because if it goes wrong and he leaves after 1 or 2 matches and, if something really bad happens, then it's going to make Al Nassr and Saudi Arabia look in an even worse position. But as Qatar did for the World Cup, we know we can see positive stories from football and to help tourism. And I think we will see a positive answer out of this game. And I think I agree with you after speaking. This is one of the best moves Ronaldo has had.
Absolutely, Theo. And it has to work for him on and off the pitch out there in Saudi Arabia. And it's interesting, Theo, Rudy Garcia is the manager of Al Nassr. He's French and he gets on with Ronaldo. If you look at the back office staff, almost all of it is Portuguese.
That's really okay. That's going to help as well.
That's going to help.
Dealing with the agents, the PR team. Ronaldo's not just one person. His whole family's going to be moving out there. He needs a group of friends for it to work. I will be interested. I want to see what goes down in this country. I went out for Qatar for the World Cup.
Yes.
I do like a story like that. Ronaldo's first match is going to be crazy. He's got a 2-match suspension, right?
He's got a 2-match suspension for knocking a phone out of the hand of an Everton fan, and I believe that applies in Saudi Arabia.
Wow.
But you know what? I'm going to jump on a plane. 2 or 3 years ago, I said to myself, Saudi Arabia is one country I'll never visit. That was for human rights reasons. I'm now going out, possibly to see that first game, with an open mind.
Really?
I hope Saudi Arabia, over the rest of my life, over the next few decades, can change. And this is part of the change.
Look, let's see what happens. Hit the like if you agree with us. Do you want to give Ronaldo and Al Nassr a chance? Or are you going to say this is the worst decision he's ever made? Because I'm sure a lot of you clicked on this video and maybe we've changed some opinions. I want to see what I'm going to be replying to comments. So get down there now. Thank you for watching this video. Let's get 15,000 likes. I'd like to see how many people agree and disagree with us. So we'll use that like target as a barometer. Thanks for watching. See you in a bit. Bye-bye.